Hello everybody, Glitch here, back with some more Thaumic Resurgence 2, and I have a little plan to pull off that whole soap thing, and again, just keeping things away from me is good for my warp, because the more recent it is, the more often stuff happens, so it kind of plateaus after a while, so it's a very, very good thing, because otherwise I'd be annoyed with stuff all the time. I've made alchemical constructs in a few other recipes because I know that I need to get them to get some of the advanced essential transport going. Of course, I actually did need at least one of those. Okay, now let's see what all I need, because I need auxiliary slurry pumps, and well, actually I can kind of finally get that stuff off the side. I don't really need that right there. It's okay if it's right here. But yeah, because I will need the pumps on the side, and then it allows me to have more of these directly above them, so I can actually get more things than just 6. And that is a thing that they stack up to 6 high. I'm not sure if they go up quite as far above that, so let me check out the entry a bit here. See, what was it? Nope, not there. Auxiliary slurry pump, yeah. Okay, so I needed that alchemical construct for this. I need a couple great wood planks, a couple of brass plates, a couple of iron plates, arcane bellows, and a filtered essentia tube. Let me see here. Okay, any alembics above it. So that means it can go all the way to 6. That's good. That's very good, because I'm probably going to need that. But yeah, I've been creating some stuff in advance just because I knew this was going to be kind of my plan for this time, is I had to kind of get a few things put together to see if I can set this up, because I think what's going to happen is that I can't actually do some of these recipes reliably unless I use this, because if I can get these aspects, darn lips, if I can get these aspects jarred, then I can use them in another alchemical little gadget that's particularly nice. And that is... where oh yeah, I needed the filtered essentia tube. But yeah. And that is that I can use automated alchemy in a very specific way. It's well, it's not just... did I have that a little off? Filtered, alchemical, arcane bellows. It says it's filtered. Did I have some of the plates in the wrong place? Because this is a little more picky than some. Okay, brass above iron. Okay, so there we go. Okay. The vis in this chunk is just taking a huge hit. Yeah, that's probably going to have consequences later. Like, big consequences later. So, yeah. And I will be wanting another one of these. Thank you for stacking so much. Okay. Do I just click normally? Oh. Oh, it's very specifically sighted. Wait, no it's not. It's just it only can't be done on that angle. Okay. Specifically does not want it to be done on the front. So I can actually really array this more, actually. So let's pull this off a little bit higher, because I can do it on 3 sides. I just can't do it from the front, which is apparently that way. So, okay, so I need a ton of arcane alembics. Like, more than I was initially thinking, so I need about 18 of these. Actually, wait a moment. Let me think about this. If I have those up there, then that can go up that way, that can go up that way, that can go up that way. And I think it'll seek around, because there's something else I'm going to use that's going to get them all jarred without using pipes. You may have seen it before, the one that... lets it just kind of float through the air, which is awesome. Okay, So, yeah, I think I can make this work. I think I can. So. Okay. So, oh, it still had some aspects in there. Thank you, monk powers. You're beautiful. So when it extends your jump height, it also extends something. Oh, wait, or is that my monk powers that's doing this? I'm not entirely sure. May just be some of my other stuff I have on. So, we'll see. Okay, so I have this array, and some of them are already taking in aspects, because apparently there was a bit of slurry left that hadn't been fully absorbed. Okay, so I'm going to need those awesome, like, like pipeless transports. I think I need... Okay, let's see which one here. Filling one can take Essentia directly from a pipe network or other Essentia source and transport it to jars within 16 blocks of the direction it's facing. Okay, so I have to angle these very specifically. But it takes it takes some iron and brass plates, another alchemical construct, and a dispenser. I just hope my Essentia's recharged, because it's chewing through the vis in this area. Which is basically Essentia. It's just Essentia's more... It's more refined in terms of having a direct flavor, I guess you could say. Don't worry about those guys, they won't come anywhere near me. Although I will burn them for being here at some point. Then again, I'm not hearing them continuing, so I'm pretty sure he just flat out splatted, which a lot of them do. There's some over there. Because I have kind of a radius they can't approach. See how he got bumped back? It's because this little beauty is working perfectly. They can't get anywhere near me as long as I have my interdiction torch here. So they shall not interfere. Okay, I think I remember that being there. And again, I reverse the plates. Because apparently that's what happens. I reverse the plates. Apparently in Thaumcraft, he really doesn't want you to reverse the polarity. Okay. I'm going to need a ton of these. This is why I'm perfectly fine with using that EMC loop periodically, because this is going to be crazy. Okay, see 6 plus, that be... This is going to go absolutely nuts later. Also, what's really beautiful is the radius of this exceeds how much you need to forbid them from interfering with your sleep. Yeah, you just stay away there, slimes. I don't have to roast you if you can't even get to me. And you're the little harmless ones anyhow, so no big. Okay. I'm gonna need some jars. Actually, I might research that ultimate jar. Let me see, what was it? Was it periphery? No, it wasn't periphery. Not artifice. Additions? Yeah, it was additions. Void fortified. A thaumium reinforced jar. Just the thaumium plate and brass warded jar. And that uses the warded jar, brass plate, and some of those. I might do that. I might just use the regular ones, because I think I'll fill it up enough with how much capacity they've got. It's a little debatable. Oh, Mithrilium ingot. No. I do need to do that salt thing at some point. Oh. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Sometimes I forgot just what all cool stuff was in here. Okay. Yeah, this is going to get incredibly janky. But first I have to consider sanity score first. So let's do that before any other crazy effects like, oh, say, Eldritch Guardians coming at me happens again. They can do a lot of damage, so they are a serious threat even when you have enhanced HP. So they're very nasty, and their attacks just rip through armor. So you gotta be concerning of that one. So, let me get to ye old awarded jars. Oh yeah, I did make brass. Okay, they're... Well, I'm gonna need so many, I might as well just... Because this is gonna get really complicated in a hurry, so might as well. Okay, let me think here. I'm gonna have to face this. Actually, I could use these kind of as stepping stones to pull this off. Because I've done something like this before. It's kind of a fancy way of working the jars. But let me see here. Okay, so I've got 6 in this direction. And they're acting as steps in addition to that, so let's oh, hitting that one's gonna be... Aha! Got it. And they're filling. Yes! It's working! It's seeking them out perfectly, too. Okay. Was any of those gonna be redone? I'm not sure. I think it sorted them out initially, just from that. you can't do anything to me, slimes. This is just hilarious. Yeah, brass has a higher capacity than normal ones, so that's kind of your advantage there. So there's a reason to have that mod helping out. Let's just hope that... Oh, no. Didn't need you there, I needed you there. Because I'm going to need a lot of aspects, and I'm going to need them very specially done, so this array should work. And it actually looks pretty cool. Kind of fanned out around it. Although, I'm going to wonder how I'm going to get some of them worked out. Okay, how much do I actually need for... see, was it under... No, it wasn't that one. There we go. Sanity soap. Yes, finally, please. Because I need 50 Alienus, 50 Victus, 75 Cognito, and 75 Ordo. That's 4 different aspects seriously powered up, plus I need a block of flesh. And this is a Crucible recipe, but if I use the automated alchemy device, the one that's basically this neat thing, then what you can do is you kind of do this alchemical construct-like thing here. And then what'll help is, what it will actually do is it allows you to perform alchemical recipes in it, and it'll auto-eject the results. Additionally, you can absorb stuff out of jars to do it, and that's where this whole wacky thing comes in. Because I will need materials from jars to pull this off. Of course, first things first is getting a lot of certain aspects, so without further ado, let me remind myself what I'm going to be getting like crazy for this one, because Alienus is mostly Ender stuff. Victus is... You know, I might be getting both those aspects off Chorus Fruit. So let's check that idea out. You can actually look up... not there. Base? No, it does not have Victus. So it doesn't count it as an apple. No, actually, let me do a little bit more than 10 or so, because this is going to get... Because there might be some loss. Because there usually is with this whole thing. Okay, so that should handle Alienness if it's 5 each, and it takes 50. I'm still doing the math myself because that other thing, I'm still trying to figure out how it works. Victus? Okay, I need Ordo and Cognitio. Cognitio is actually pretty good to get from zombie brains. So, let's go zombie here. Brains. Oh, wow. That gives a... Oh, it has both? Sweet goodness. Yeah, I'll totally take that action. 10 brains will be overdoing it, but it should also give me the Victus count. Well, actually, let me just put in 4 brains for some of that, and maybe do something else with Victus. because I'll be needing a lot of that too. So, Victus. What do you have that's pure? If you want base things, you go down here. A dragon treat has Victus? Interesting. Nutrient mix, yeah. Living rock actually has it? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so all the plants do. What can I create a lot of? That just might... No. All seeds. Pumpkin. A cookie. Regular seeds. I need something with a bit more kick. So let's go up this bit. Eagle bone. Interesting, but... Well, is that equivalent of regular bone? I'm wondering? Okay, so that is pretty pure. Fell pumpkin. I don't think I needed that pumpkin. Wait. I see Victus and slime balls? I just condensed a lot of slime. Like, a lot of wow, that's 33 a pop. It's gonna be pretty good progress. Just 3 of those. Well, just 2 of those would be more than what I need. Okay. So that's working out fine. So, okay, let me check this out. So, just one each. So that'll handle the 75 there. This will handle alienness. But I'm gonna need because 2 of these I think will be fine, because I think I only needed 50 Victus. Okay, this will give me a lot of extra, which is fine, especially when I do need some alchemia for later stuff. And the big thing after that will be Ordo. So... that might be classically the big I need to get like a ton of it thing. Ordo is a basic. So whenever you go in Primordial, things get interesting in themselves. So let's see here. What has a ton of Ordo that I can make? Well, that takes some research. Is there something I can do? Castle Brick has it. Interesting. I am intrigued. Nether Star has a ton of stuff, but I don't have Nether Stars? So, yeah. Wait, Slippery Ice Chest. Ice might have enough Ordo. Maybe I can whip out some Packed Ice. Purifying Basalt has... Okay, that quickly goes down in worth. Monolith of... Okay, that seems interesting. Okay, that has like a Nether Star. So again, I'm getting a theme there. The Nether Stars will be chewed through. Unless I do things just right. Okay. Not quite close enough. I'm trying to figure this out. I'll just go down just enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whew, okay. I heard that. Where are you? I think it died of normal causes and then a Reaper spawned. I have a flame sword. I am very willing to use it. Maybe he won't find me by the time I get this done. There he is. Wow. The force field just ejected one experience orb basically across the sea. Yeah, it has left the building. And the zip code. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Okay, so ice. I don't have any, boy. That could be a problem. Are there any good ways I can make ice? I didn't realize that I had not actually obtained ice from any of my drops. Okay, so I could use alchemy to do it with the Ring of Arcana. Maybe. Ring of Arcana is... or not, the Zero Ring would be better. I can afford that, most likely. And it can turn a bucket of water into an ice block. Well, World Transmutation wouldn't do me anything unless I could actually get it. I could go to the Ether, do some freezing, Bee Produce, Hydrator. That could actually work. So that's an option. Transmutation could do it, but I'm a ways off from that one. Mana Infusion could work. Again, I'm a little ways off from that. Might be better to use the Zero Ring. It could be Zero Ring time. Because I can make snow. So 4 snow blocks, 2 snowballs, 2 dark matter, and an iron band. Okay. Let's get alchemy here. And, well, first, toss that out. Okay, because I'm going to need room for stuff, and also need to toss this into my other charges. Because this is kind of mixed magic right now between Thaumcraft and Lycanite mobs. Okay. Do I have... I have dark matter registered. This is going to take one whopper of a chunk out. So, therefore... Zero Ring. I haven't used this very often, but when I do, it's dramatic. And usually involved in these kind of things. Where I need... Like, the most times I've used the Zero Ring, it's because I have needed snow. And ice. Very specifically. I haven't usually, like, used it just because. Okay, I think if I remember right, to get the iron band, I need 8 iron ingots and a bucket of lava. Lava. You gotta love the lava. I can use this one here, and remember, there's a reason why I'm trying to avoid using my internal crafting, even though that's a thing. Iron band, thank you for being a thing. Because I will probably be using you later. Okay. Oh, it's actually just my internal 2x2 crafting that trying to put something in actually causes a crash. But you can avoid that as long as you know that that's the big deal. Do I need to... There we go. Zero Ring. You're beautiful, and you're probably worth a gigantic scan. I figured. And I was very right to do that. Okay, so Zero Ring. Just in case I need you eventually, because I probably won't keep it around because I have monk powers. Why did I say that? Because normally the Zero Ring is useful for kind of freezing the area around you, and you don't need that if you can just walk on water. Okay, so I have ice in my inventory. Oh, it has Gellum. It doesn't have Ordo. I needed a lot of Ordo. Okay. Well, I could at least scan it to that kind of thing and figure out, can I make packed ice from you? I can make slippery ice. That has Ordo. Okay. I am intrigued. Also curious about certain other things. Like again, there's no easy packed ice. Okay, so I'm just probably gonna have to slay some chilly mobs at some point to get packed ice, or possibly go to an area with Silk Touch, which I do not have at this exact time, but I could probably tinker it. You know, that'd be one good reason for a tinker tool, is just like, literally exactly just for, like, the sole purpose of packed ice. It's like, I'm only using this for Silk Touch powers, so thank you. But the fact that this has Ordo in it, I'm going, yeah, because I need stuff with Ordo, and I'd rather not just burn Ordo crystals because I have to mine those, or find them in the world somewhere. It's not going to be, like, one of those things that's, you know... I mean, I can process other stuff for it, but the fact is, this has Ordo. So if I can absorb that, I can get a ton of aspects. Although I will need a lot of it. How much would I need? Because it's like only 3 Ordo each. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. So... 75! Okay. That's like a lot. I'm gonna need like... not like half a stack. Yeah, half a stack is about accurate. Okay, I've got some processing to do. I'll meet up with you after that, because stuff is kind of calling me. Again, my headset doesn't reflect that, but it actually... I can hear things in the environment that people don't catch on the video. So, yeah. Just getting them out of the way before I pause for a moment here. Okay, so I'll I'll be catching you after the break. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I've done a lot of filling. Lots and lots of filling, but I only need a few of these for what I'm going to do next, which shouldn't take too terribly long. I think I've got all the Cognitio out, and in good places. Let me see where if any of it has strayed. Looks like I got it all in the right spot. I had a little incident with trying to figure out that one, but I got it now, so it's good. Okay, so I needed Cognitio at like 75, which I've got right about even right there. I needed that at 50. I got more than enough. I got some pictures. Oh. I think I have a visitor over there. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, prepare for warp events, because I'm freshly warped, and we know what that means. Okay, see, that one was there, so I can collect a little extra. It doesn't have to be too terribly far away for this to work either. Just give it a moment to recognize, and whoosh. There's the one with... Okay, so both of these had some. Sometimes it doesn't route quite how you'd expect it to. Wow. One thing about your fist counting as a shovel is they count fully as a shovel, so they actually pick up snow. Which is kind of funny, but hey, it's very useful. Okay. So Victus, Cognitio, Alienus are covered. I'll need to do this whole thing again. Did it not accept the first click, or did I just fling a Reaper out? Probably flung a Reaper out. Okay, so where's my... there's my Ordo. Luckily, Force Field doesn't work on item entities, although it does on experience, which is kind of interesting. Okay, I have those things. Now I need to create my alchemizing array that's going to allow me to actually use these jars. And is there anything... Okay, nothing has fallen in there. I have actually had some things land and die on my crucible before. I mean, they must have had one heck of a good wind to go... Because I have to twist around and then land smack on it despite the angle looking like that would be the one thing they'd avoid. But it has happened a few times. So I have had miscellaneous aspects in there from, well, blue slime balls. So I know, again, this isn't the optimum setup, but it is, in a way, the optimum setup because you need a lot of vis to do all this. And this is like the most vis-rich chunk for quite some distance, so it's either here or have even more serious issues. So that's basically my options. So, and I can deal with a lot of these guys, so that's no problem. It's some of the other things. Stuff happens, and you know exactly what I've been going through. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to set up one of these. And to do it, I need to create a few alchemical constructs, put them onto a crucible, and then, well, I could do the usual way, but I'd kind of like to see if I can do it another way. So let's try a couple of these. A crucible. I'm not sure if I have to light the area under it on fire or not and have it all moistened and everything, but just in case, I might as well have a bucket of water to get that part. Get flint and steel, and get myself a piece of netherrack. Basically the drill, because it may or may not say so, but this does at least improve things. So it helps to have it properly lit. Okay, now I might put it on the other side over here, away from my main area, because I don't want my fillers and my emptiers going against each other, which reminds me, I do need to make the emptying version of this. Okay, so that's pretty much the same way that it was done before, except it needs a hopper. So another alchemical construct, 2 brass plates, 2 iron plates, and a hopper. And a couple of my crystals are going to be used up, so yeah. Luckily, my workbench will operate in a way that keeps remembering what I got where. Because it's kind of like Tinker's construct on that, and that's a very good thing. Because I am almost loaded on stuff again. I know I do have some ways of getting around it, but still. It's kind of, well, I'll just put up my miscellaneous slime for now. Give myself a little bit more space. Because I'm going to need it. One of those. A hopper. Okay, so let's do this. Oh wait, I had those right. I need to flip this around. There we go. Again, it's still been good for this, but it will eventually take a serious hit. To my vis. To my vis! Yes, I know, but still. Okay, so I have that, and I will be needing more than one, preferably. Because this is where things get a little wild. It's going to need at least 4 of these to pull this off, because I want to do it evenly. Okay, so let's start doing preparations. I want this to be preferably on the other side here. So, I'll dig this spot right here. Slightly more down than that. Okay. Well, you items are going to be going goodbye because you're going to be on fire. Slightly more of a chance of them landing on that, admittedly. But then again, now that I have my force field going, I don't think I really need to worry about it that much. Okay, that'll start boiling in a moment. Okay, now, I could do Salus Mundus, but I have another option. Let me see here. Is it Thaumic Restoration? I think I did the research for it. Aha! See, I can use a wand, just like the old days. But to make the novice wand, I need to have my brass wand caps, a wooden wand core, and Well, a couple of those. About 25 piece. But this basically allows you to act like Salus Mundus forever, without having to do it over and over and over again. So, good deal. Okay, I need 3 great wood logs, so they're going straight to great wood. Before you had like all sorts of tiers of materials you went with each of the things. So this is going straight to great wood. Okay, well, what are my caps made out of this time? I know it's alchemical brass, but is it... Okay, it's alchemical brass in the form of nuggets. Because I kind of like to just use the wand approach. Just for nostalgia, you know? How did you... Oh. I left you there. How interesting. And I'll toss those things there. Okay. That took care of that problem. Now let me see here. I needed to produce the wand caps, preferably as a pair. Gonna need 2 of you. Okay. Do I really need my... I'm not sure if I'm gonna need this wand core for other things, but just in case. Because you never know. In any thaumaturgy, you never know what you're gonna need. What's the hold up? Is it... Is it not aligned like that? Am I out of a crystal? Is that it? Am I out of a crystal? Because there are ways of me making crystals. So I have wooden wand core, I got brass wand caps. Yeah, I'm out of air. Okay, that's fair enough. Let me see if I've got some in one of these that I can extract, because... Air? Air. Okay, air. Oh, it's not even enough. Do I have enough air anywhere to fill that up? I do. Okay. In that case, let me pop one of these off and replace it. Aha, because now I can create a file out of that. With a file, I can get some crystals. Yeah, it did that to me. Because I would love to do it this with a wand. Okay. This is going to be interesting. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dissolve this in here and then extract the crystals. You can always do that if you really opt to. That did not convert very well. That was a very sloppy reaction. Only half of that came out right, the rest popped out as taint. So this is going to be a very nasty chunk in a little while. My aim is off for a very specific reason. It's called my force field affects my projectiles too. So in case you're wondering, that is normal around here. Because that's like the new normal around here is me having to re-aim my blasts. Because they won't be straight anywhere near, because if I'm anywhere close to the interdiction torch, which is keeping the enemies off my tail, I will have my aim thrown way off, because it will try to push my projectiles away in whatever direction seems to be the most expedient. So that is totally a thing. Okay. Thank you very much for granting me my wand. Because I just felt like being extra wizard here, you know? I just felt like being extra wizard. Now, it can be charged with V, but you don't need that for all things. See? You can do it old school. See, that took nothing. That took no V charge. I think there's ways of actually using it with these, but that didn't require... Okay, I'm still going. What happened? Did it just change my perspective really fast? What's up? Is it because I just walked in? Or because of the transformation itself? It was cool, but what just happened? Okay, so now what I need to do is make a block of flesh. Okay, already had one made. That's good to know. Okay, and now I just need to pop this here. Select the soap. And now it'll say what all it needs. So, for this, I just need to have them nearby and have enough of those fillers. And that's going to be quite easy, because I have them already out. And that's what the whole thing was about. Getting these all prepared for this one step, because I don't think a cauldron will be able to work everything. Actually, I probably should stack these straight up, so that it doesn't have anything obstructing. Come on. Finally. That I had to do some serious jumping there. I'm really surprised that I haven't had as much warp effects as I was expecting. Okay. Power up. Do I have to activate you in some way? I thought I had to charge it up. Is it showing? Oh, there's a progress bar. I think there's a progress bar. If there is, it's going super slow. Because these are emptying, and they have the opposite effect of filling, because filling adds to the jars, emptying allows the jars to seek out what they need, which should be this. I think it's saying it's working. That's saying it's lagging. Maybe I need these farther away, because that can also totally be a thing. Could be that it doesn't know how to register it this close. So let me hop up here. Well, that was a bad jump. Let me hop up here. Take all four of these. Okay. Because I think it needs to calculate from a farther distance. That was awesome. Okay, let's see if I can get these working, because they're all still over threshold. That's good. I haven't had losses, so it's maybe an all or nothing thing where it has to do the whole thing at once. Okay, so let's pop the ordo there. So I'm pretty sure you can do this pipeless. Unless those are aiming the wrong way. That would be bad. Is it possible they're aiming the wrong way? Do I need to adjust these? I don't think I can do that function there. I may actually need my gauntlet to flip these around. Or, if it's really just the wrong way, I could move those around it. Doing some troubleshooting here live. Whee! Okay, so It's still satisfying just to hear the bonks. Nope. It looks like I had it facing the correct way in the first place. Does it just not know how to register that? Do I have to pipe it in normally, or do I have to... You know, it may be that it only accepts it the other way around. Maybe this block only accepts... Wait, what just happened? Oh yeah, that's my calculator. Okay, maybe I need it to accept with... Okay, maybe I need it... Maybe I need these... Okay, I think I need the jars here as before, but... After that, I think maybe I just need one of these pipeless relays to be on the thing itself. Okay, so now what are you doing? Are you taking it from them? No. It's not doing that properly. Either way, it's not doing it. What do I need to do to get this to work? Is it strictly piping in only? Do you have a limitation I am not aware of? Because that would be very annoying. Okay, let me read up the whole thing, because it's been a while since I've tried working with this thing. Okay. There's bars. After trade is ejected in the front. Yeah, I know that part. Or replace the catalyst. Once you've done this, you can choose which recipe. Just below it. Normally, Thaumic can only have one active formula. That's not what I needed to know. I need to know how to activate it if this isn't it. Oh! Hey. Okay, I still need a heat source. Maybe watering it stopped the thing from working. Okay, so let's try slight reversal of how this is going to work. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I got turned around and hit the wrong one. I meant to do that one over there. Okay, it's been one of those days. Okay, so what I need to do is pop the crucible back there that I had before. Oh, I hope that didn't... Well, okay, it popped it out. I need to heat this. Need to wand it again. Okay, so that is activated. Now, maybe because it said it didn't require water, that was actually messing it up. Oh, moving the wand is doing that. Interesting. Okay, so let's try this again with the emptying Essentia transfusers. Will you give it power? Her aspects, her magic. It's not budging any of them. Do you need the jars directly? I can do that. I'd rather not, but if it must be, it must be. I mean, it's confusing as is, but whatever. Smash it. Okay, so let's put this on the side. Why are you not working? Hello. I have jars of stuff. Why do you not know how to work? I am curious about this. Why is it not working? This might be pipe only. Maybe. Maybe pipe only. Slimes, I'm literally not even going to pay attention to you for a little while, because I'm analyzing something very thaumaturgical. So, let me get out some pipes. No, not some pie, some pipes. Oh, it's tubes. Pardon me. Okay, let's get out some tubes. I think this is the part that's going to eject it, so... Why are you not connecting? Or are you connecting? I'm not entirely sure if it's connecting. Not exactly how I wanted it to go, but we'll see. My thaumatorium is broke. It's not thumbing. I can't find a way to thumb it. It's not letting it get fed in like any way, shape, or fashion that it totally should. I should be able to input aspects in any of those ways, and this thing work. Please, somebody tell me, is it broke on this version, or is there something I'm missing here? Because it didn't say that it needs some extraordinary measure to get this done. That is definitely a problem. Okay, never mind that. I guess I need to do some problem solving, maybe with a friend of mine that I know that knows Thaumcraft way better than I do. I mean, I've done it a lot, but he's totally an absolute master. So, yeah, I'm going to call in the troops. So for now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.